Right, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to VP4TV. Just give me a second and I'll bring in Steve. Good afternoon to Steve.
Good evening.
Well, we're here for the final of the 2025 Virtual Bank Pool World Championship. And it's a repeat of the hot seat match, I believe, between OnePocketSlim from the USA and REELPOLANDPOWER Stub, as he will be known from here on in. Also representing the USA. He has imaginary ideas that he's something to do with Poland, but he's resident in the United States of America. And he will forever be in the USA unless he tells me different and shows me proof. This match, according to Slim, he's just going to go for it. And likewise, as has been happening all the way through the tournament, Stubb will be doing the same thing. So as far as I can conclude, somebody is going to profit from somebody else's bravery or craziness, and you could toss a coin and make your own choice there, because I don't think you can predict who's going to win this. Stubbs' aggressiveness has got him here. He blew Albinario away, but I think you have to say that if somebody was going to have a bad day and you wanted a representation of what a bad day was in VP4, then you only have to look at how Albi played. He just couldn't bank anything. But anyway, Stubb profited there. He got himself through, and now he has a reason to win this title by revenge if he can take out Slim. Slim's been to one championship final, I believe, and I can't remember what one it was. Somebody will remind me. So Slim has a chance to break his duck. One other thing to point out is that if I can get into the game, that is, hang on, I'm still tabbed out the game. I didn't realise that. Right, there we go. If you look at the stats here for World Championships, and if you want to depress Stubb, you're going to have to go a long way down this list until you find REELPOLANDPOWER, where he won his 9-ball Virtual World Championships. Now, it has to be said that that was back in the day when I was doing finals to race to 43. So it was a test of endurance, but that was way back in May 2010. So 15 years ago was the last time Stubb has won a major event in virtual pool. And this is probably his best chance. As we've seen, his limitations in the rotation games are that he tries to profit from just potting balls from wherever the cue ball is going to be rather than being more precise. And he's never won out because of that, I think, at the end of the day. So I'm just predicting a toss of a coin and anybody can win this race to 8. And Steve will now explain why he thinks somebody's going to win this by some other particular means. And I'll have a drink.
Well, I agree with you, Hugh, that it probably is a coin toss. I think if Stubb plays the way he did against Albin, then he's probably the favorite. And I say if because Stubb played, Stubb played great, and it's hard to bring that every match. Bank pool's a funny game. Sometimes they don't want to go in. Just ask Albin.
Yeah.
I also think, everything went Stubb's way in that match. I mean, when he didn't protect the cue ball, a lot of times he came up good.
He got away with it,
a little funny. He didn't. I don't remember him scratching once, and Stubb can have scratch problems because he does turn the cue ball loose sometimes. So, in this long a race, I doubt that it's all going to be roses for Stubb this time. I do think that there'll be some ebb and flow. Who's going to end up winning? I mean, who knows? I think they're both good players. Hopefully Slim comes in here, ready to go, because he likes to question everything, including himself. And this is not the time to be questioning yourself. The match will do that for you. You just got to bring it. And
he's landed good here. He's landed very good here with that first bank.
Well, since he's playing himself, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought Stubb was in. I'm getting carried away. I've never even looked at the HUD. I thought the match had started. I do apologise. That's the man flu that's doing that, folks.
But I'm
expecting
I'm expecting a good match. I will say that both these guys shoot some banks very well that most other players don't, like the kind of banks that are crossing over. They both shoot those well, and Stubbs seems to prefer those over banks that look easier. But you know, he made a bunch of choices against Albin that I thought, you know, this isn't the ball I'd shoot, but he's making them. So if you're making them, then you're doing something right.
Yeah, that's why I think if you look at all the other tournaments that we've played, all the other championships that we've played, I think most of the time, most of us have had an inkling of how somebody should win the tournament or win the final, and why they should win the final. I can't work that out with this game. You know, we've seen that on a good day, they will go in. On an Albinario day, they don't go in. No matter how hard you try, they just don't go in. And as you said, I mean, Stubb got away with his aggressiveness. Albinario, any other day on any other tournament, would have capitalised and punished him for it. But the bank pool is very much a sort of, you know, to me, it's so unpredictable how things are going to go. I think the one thing that Stubb will have in his favour is, as I said, he's got something to fight for, not just winning his next major tournament, but actually he's got revenge to get on Slim. Slim's laid it out in the plate as to what he's going to do. He's not going to hang back. He's just going to go for his stuff. So let's hope it's worth the watch. Race to 8. I don't know what the hell Stubbs doing, waggling around about in circles with the queue. I don't know what he achieves doing that.
What's the over-under on how long it takes him before he gets muted?
Well, he's won the lag, I think.
Brain fell out there. Hello to Brain.
Yeah, welcome everybody. And of course, I should remind you as well that Slim is doing this live on his Twitch channel.
Which you and I always say that's a mistake, but you know, if you can win that way, more power to him.
Well, not a great setup here where the cue ball is.
I think he can shoot the 9, can he? Does the 9 bank?
That'll go past the 5. I think he's got room.
Look like he's shooting a 1.
Unless he's crossing it over.
It looks like he's going to back cut the 1.
See how far it is from the rail, and it's off the rail.
Well, I don't know what he was doing. He took forever to shoot that ball, then had to rush because the shot clock was winding down.
Good afternoon to Rob.
Good afternoon, Rob, or good evening, or whatever it is where you are.
Well, it's 2026 in the Southern Hemisphere. They celebrated their New Year a good number of hours ago.
Well, both players taking a lot of time. And
Slim adding a bit of culture to the proceedings, going for a 3-railer. And I think that 5 ball looks tight to me, up and down.
He was playing the 2-railer.
Was he? I thought he was going into that top right-hand corner as we look.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't notice what he called.
Well,
there's first blood there, and
blasted
he's got a pretty good shot on this 1 ball here, which I think, or the 2 ball. 2 ball might even be better. Looks like he's going to shoot the 1.
It wiped its feet and is now dead. I think Slim's set up pretty good here to get off the mark. What's that? The 4-ball, middle of the table,
Yeah.
I think. What's he looking at? The 9?
This is what I'm talking about. Both
Or the 5?
both Slim and Stubb like to shoot these crossover shots, and they're good at them.
Well, that did everything but go in. So now 2 dead balls.
This table's getting tougher all the time. So I don't know what he's going to do here. Looks like he's going to shoot the 4.
Now,
And even though this looks really tough, this is not as tough as you think. It's no gimme, but
where did he call that? Top right? As we look.
It's cross side.
Oh, cross side.
Just didn't get it opened up enough.
Well, I suppose the cue ball's in the ideal position to have a go at this bank here, and if he can get this, I don't know, has he got any room for that other one? No, let me have a look. No, it's too close to the side pocket.
Yeah, so let's see. He might be able to bank. I think he can bank the 2 if he wants to. Looks like what he's going to do.
I still haven't worked out what pocket he's calling. Is he crossed it over?
No, he's just banking it.
Oh, that was really
wide.
close.
Yeah,
so
I got
we're 1 apiece.
So what is he doing here? Well, this is a tough shot. You got to bank it pretty shallow. He's got to be pretty close to the pocket, and that was it. A little too close to the pocket. That was a pretty good attempt there.
You get the cue ball pretty good as far as I can see, because he's not left a great deal on. Is that 4-ball going to go past the 6 and up and down? Or is it the 7 he's looking at?
I think
he can play the 4. I think he can play that 4.
Either one, really. Yeah, it looks like he's taking a 7.
Yeah, he nailed that.
Yeah, and this is an interesting game with 2 pockets blocked.
That 3-ball in there just reduces the amount of room he's got, but I'm pretty certain he can have a go up and down in the 4. I mean, doesn't look as if he's doing anything like that. I haven't seen him call anything yet. No, he's just going to duck.
I think that was a smart move. There wasn't a whole lot there.
Well, as Slim said, there might not be a whole lot there for him, but he's just made his mind up. He's going for things.
Yeah, this is you can't hit this too hard. You need it to open up because the 6 ball's in the way of hitting it hard, I think.
Oh, that looks good.
Going the other way.
That looks good. If it just that's going to hold. Yeah, very well played.
And he's got position. I think he'll probably play the 2. He could play the 6.
I can't read whose name is that? Tyler, good evening. Welcome aboard.
Well, RPP has played pretty good. That's how he made it to final. He's actually played this tournament well. Well, that's definitely not playing position. I think he'll shoot the 3-railer on the 3-ball.
We're tied 3 apiece.
And you want to let the cue ball go forward and let it go to the end rail here. He's not doing that. He's drawing it, which not sure why. Nice shot. I guess
Yeah,
maybe
the
he's playing
replay's
position
working.
on the 6, but that's he's sitting really good on the 6 there.
Yeah, this for the first rack. Now, what's he going to leave with this cue ball?
Leave the 5.
Yeah. Now, that 6 ball has finished just off the rail.
Well, Slim can get 2 of them here. He can make it 4-4.
And he's on the 6. He can pinch this.
Well, this will go because it's going to shorten up a lot being this close.
He's got to think that if this doesn't go in, well, he's going the other way.
Well, he's going the other way, and that's okay.
I think, to me, the up and down is a lot easier looking than cutting it back. I mean, I'm no expert, but I don't like this so much as I like the way I'm actually sitting with the cue ball. We'll soon find out.
Well,
That ain't going to be it.
Just dragged over a little too much, and well,
he's left it.
And I think this is actually pretty easy.
He's left it. I would have went the other way. I must admit, I don't.
He's put some English on. It's real easy to throw this long doing this. I mean, if he misses this, it'll be long. Yep, just like that. And that's, I didn't think he needed to put that much English on it. Maybe just a skosh.
Now, I think this is the most comfortable one that either of them had so far. This to me looks a favourite to go in. I don't think he needs to hit this hard. He just needs to get the cue ball around the corner and out the way. No, he hasn't got it. He hasn't got it. The closer it goes to the pocket, the safer it will be, though.
Yeah, that's a little surprising. Now, if this was me, I'd just roll up on this. I'd just roll right up on the ball, put the cue ball right on top of it. Because what are you going to shoot here? You've got a 4-railer. You can play a 4-railer. That's the one shot you can play here. So if you're going to shoot at it, it's got to be the 4-railer.
See, I think the thing that plays in Stubbs' mind here is the fact that he is 4-3 up and he just wants to kill the rack. The problem with doing that is that anything can happen.
What did he call? Did he call the 4-railer?
And like that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, he's desperate to get the rack one. And what does he do? He knocks a 6 ball onto the one over the pocket, brings everything into play, and basically sells out.
Well, if you're going to shoot a 4-railer there, you got to be a lot better than that. That line was terrible.
Yeah.
If you don't understand how to shoot that shot, you should just roll up on the 6.
Now,
yeah, I mean, he could lose this game doing that.
Yeah, well, the only worst case scenario would have been if he'd actually scratched the cue ball, which he hasn't, and Slim didn't take advantage, and now he's maybe going to get away with it, or is he? Is it a blocker? He's going to have to go for a crossover.
I look at that more like Stubb got away with it because.
Well, I think he did, but I think he would have properly sold out had he scratched the cue ball. But you know, this I think
now this is a shot you got to watch out with the cue ball because this cue ball is going to be moving. Okay, he controlled the cue ball very well.
Well, he's got to take it this time, Slim. I think if Slim doesn't get into the lead this time,
I mean,
this might be his last chance.
That wasn't a horrible shot by Stubb. I mean, did he give up a bank? Yeah, he was gonna. But this is not, this is not a gimme here, and that's why.
There we go. He's got Albinario disease.
Well, from the center of the table,
and look at the 6 ball.
You got to hit the pocket pretty clean, or it's not going in. I mean, that's what I'm saying is if you're going to give up a long bank, that's the one you want to give up with the ball in the middle of the table.
This rack's over now. I can't see this not going in. And there you go. So first blood eventually to stop.
one thing if you're Slim that you can say to yourself is, I didn't lose because I didn't get chances. Because he got plenty of chances. He just didn't get the balls in.
So that's after what, 15 minutes first rack.
All right. So this is where this is where you get confident and you play shape. You can play shape on the 1 or the 4.
Yeah, hold the cue ball up there. Well, he's actually,
and he missed the ball.
I don't know what his plan was with the cue ball there. Maybe it was for the 1. Maybe that's what he did play for.
I think you're going to go either probably 1 ball and then 4 ball. Gonna hit this easy, I think. Could even shoot the 5 ball after this. If he comes back across, a little more speed. No, he missed it.
No.
Well, the good news is he didn't give up a lot, although the 6 ball may bank. It's kind of tricky. You'd have to cross that one. He's going to cross corner to 3, and boy, I don't know that he can make this. I think this goes long. I don't think he's got enough room to make this. Yeah, I mean, it looked long the whole way.
First diamond, yeah.
Because he had the 4 ball in the way. I mean, he couldn't hit it where he needed it to make it.
You know, if Stubb can get the first bank in here, there's a whole pile of them all waiting for him.
I think he's got to shoot the 4 ball, doesn't he? Yeah. So the trick here, as far as side pockets go, the 8's blocking 1. You got the 1 ball will block another corner. So you got to play position to bank to an open pocket. And all of a sudden, neither one of these guys is getting balls in.
Now, my question to you there, Steve, is did he hit that too hard and didn't give it a chance to open out? I mean, it just seemed to hold straight.
At the line he was on, it was definitely too hard. I mean, he would have had to play it a lot closer to the corner pocket because it was going to straighten at that speed and at that angle because you had the English holding the ball. Boy, nobody can make it. So now this is a gimme on the 2 ball.
Well, this is
well, he's going to shoot the 5
ball's even better looking. 5 or the 2.
From the 5, it's pretty easy to play shape on the 7 and then go to the 2 and then to the 6. I mean, this could be a run out right here. It's a question of how good a cue ball control does he have. That's kind of a funny angle on the 7. That's not the angle you wanted. He may even shoot the 6.
I mean,
the 7's definitely good. So he'll draw this ball a little bit. And, you really want to come back down around where the 2 and the 6 are to bank one of those. Well, now he's looking at the long rail on the 6. He's decided he don't like the 7. He need to back it up a little more.
Watch the clock. Yeah, he's a wee bit rushed there with the clock.
It's like the other day against Albin, all those were going in.
I don't think he's left Slim a great invitation here. I can't see anything obvious.
Well, he got a break there with a 6 ball coming back down and blocking that pocket.
No, what's he called? He's called is that the 3 ball?
Yeah, he called the 3 ball.
Is that to go past the back of the 8 ball into this bottom corner? Yeah, it is. Well, that's a brilliant shot.
That was a very nice shot.
Look at where he's sitting in this 4 ball. I mean, this is asking to be put away as well.
Now, to me, this angle is a little funny looking. I'm not saying this is not a bank that he's a favorite to make, because he is, but this angle is just a touch funny.
He's gone to the rail too soon. Cue ball's going to head south. Oh, that could be a disaster. Well, I don't think essentially a major disaster the way these balls are sitting.
I do think a lot of that was the angle that he had on the 4-ball and how far the 4-ball was from the end rail.
Yeah.
To me, that shot just looked funny because I know like that's kind of my tendency on that is to over rotate it with English. You might have been better off shooting that with no English.
Well, this 2-ball's been sitting there all rack, so he's going to go for the crossover.
Yeah, I don't see him missing this 2-ball. Now, if he wants, he can clear the 1 out, although I'm not sure that's the best move. But he's got that option.
I don't think he's got room for the 9. He's got room for the 7, I think.
Yeah.
But,
Well, the 7's a ball. Like for me personally, I'd either hit this easy and kind of roll forward easy with right, or I'd hit it hard and draw it a little. He's going with the forward and a little right, so he'll probably hit this pretty easy.
Yeah, sweet. Oh, he might be good. No, I was going to say he might be good for the 4, but I forgot the 6-ball was there.
Yeah, I think he'll take a whack at this 3-ball. And the nice thing is that 6 and 4 are blocked from the long rail bank by the 1.
By the 1, yeah.
He's shooting a 9-ball here. I think this is actually a better choice than the 3. Well, boy.
Oh, now look at what. Well, that 6-ball. Well, it's just pushed the 3-ball a wee bit better, I think.
That ball turned. That was the English on the cue ball turned. You can see by what the cue ball did. You know, that ball turned. Yeah.
That cue ball gets a nudge off the 6. I don't know whether it's that helping though. Can he? That 6-ball's right on the point. I don't think you can do anything with that. Calling the cut across in the 9.
Yeah, I think this is the best shot. I mean, the 8 goes, but it's tight.
Very well done.
So now things are going to get tough because he really doesn't have much. He can shoot the 2-railer on the 8-ball, and I think he may do that. Being a 1-pocket player, that's kind of. He looks like he may just play safe.
He's playing this into the stack, this 6-ball, I think. Just trying to drop down onto the rail. He's surely not going to let loose here because this is right on the point. No.
If he was going to shoot something, it would have been the 2-railer on the 8.
Well, I don't think
But I don't like that shot. I mean, look at this. Look what he gave up. This is too good.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the problem I don't know what he was thinking. Yes, he's trying to bring a ball into play, but you know, it's a
well. He could have rolled up. He could have rolled up and bumped the 6th and not given that up. I mean, that was just that was a mental mistake there.
A bit of a sellout there, and of course now Stubb 1 good bank away from.
Well, this is a free shot because there's you know.
Wait a minute, what's he on eyes and 4?
You're not going to leave an easy bank with the 1 ball there, so. I don't think he'll hit this hard. He'll just roll this at the pocket.
Yeah. I have no reason to blast it. Just, you know, he's going to go short.
Now, here's the problem with the speed he hit that at. He just gave a bank up. See, if he hits that at more pocket speed and keeps the 8 around the pocket, there's nothing. But because he hit it too hard, he gave up this bank into the side. I mean, that's just.
This is certainly not a gimme.
That's like a mental mistake giving up this shot because it wasn't difficult to control the speed.
Oh, just caught the knuckle and gone in. Well, now it gets very interesting, this rack.
Now, I'm not sure I'd make this ball, especially with Stubb on the hill.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to play it 2 rails in the side, and that's okay.
Oh, it's going to tee up. He's sold out.
It did not end up good for him.
Oh, dear. Well, Slim's going to live or die by the sword.
Well,
But
Stubb
this
has
is
avoided. He's avoided getting muted, which is pretty impressive.
yeah. That's because he's winning, though. That's the reason for that. And it's now 2 racks to 0.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they both made mistakes that rack, and but Stubb's the one that came up on top.
And Stubb has
And
potted a couple
this
of
is
balls. 3
juicy
balls
here.
have gone, and he's sitting plumb in the 9.
This is juicy here. He's got
And
the
he's
9
got,
and then the 8, and
yeah, got the 6 as well.
well, so the ball moved over, so he may not
Yeah,
shoot.
he's gone in a bit too keen in that there, a bit too much in the cue ball.
Well, this is funny. I think he is going to shoot the 8. The
Yeah.
good news is though, he's not going to give up. Well, it depends on where he puts the cue ball. If he hits this hard and brings the cue ball back across, I think he won't give up anything, other than if the 8 doesn't go in. Now he brought the cue ball back, so that was really aggressive.
3 ball.
Because,
this is plumb. I mean, is this not plumb? This 3 ball.
Yeah, this is what you call a dead bank. You need to hit this with a touch inside and hard. He just rolls it, and ouch.
Well, I mean, I would have fancied Mallards in getting that one in. The 3 balls come up. The 2 ball, I think, is bankable, just squeezing past the 1. I think there's room.
Yeah, that's a gimme.
Oh, he's left that short as well.
Wow, I can't believe he missed that. He just didn't put enough English on it.
That is a big miss.
I just need more English. Can Stubb see this 1 ball? I guess not.
No, I don't think he'd be cutting it back the way that 1 ball.
I don't know what he's doing here, because this is a tough
He's
shot.
Cutting across over the 6, up and down.
Good luck with this shot. I don't think he can make this.
Famous last words, Steve. It was in all the way.
But the thing is you see what the cue ball did? Because there's a scratch there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great shot, but
he got away with it.
Scratch. No, I mean,
he got away with it. He who dares wins.
Unless they don't. Well,
welcome to Chimpy.
Stubbs got a 2-0 lead here, and he's looking pretty good in this game.
Well, if you're slim, you're hoping you get all the badness out of the way early on here, and the fact that you're still well in it, even though you're only 2-0 down. But you still want to get something on the board sooner rather than later.
Well, Slim ain't out of it, but he needs to, he needs to start playing better.
That's another well-chosen one. And that gets Stubb on the hill again in this rack. Now, he could go 3 rails here, Steve, bottom left-hand corner. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
That's a shot to play. That is a shot to play, and I think it's a pretty good line where he's sitting right now just to play it.
I would let the cue ball go forward and put it on the end rail. I don't know if he's going to do that, but that's what I would do, because
I don't know whether he needed to hit that as hard.
Well, I mean, maybe he felt like that's how he could make it. I mean, that's not horrible either. He did leave the 7, but there's 2 balls here easily made, the 7 and the 3. And
he's going to need a rapid turnaround, Slim, if he's going to get out of this hole in this rack.
Now, this is interesting. I don't know why he's not shooting a 7 ball. I don't get this.
So you're talking about the crossover?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's thinking more in the cue ball. Maybe that's what he's thinking, that he's waiting on a better opportunity, but can Stubb see this? Oh, he can, yeah. That might be his one and only chance he was going to get there, Slim, because I think there's 3 balls heading south.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're down 4-0 in a rack,
No,
I mean,
one
you don't
shot.
want to be stupid, but on the other hand, you got to start getting aggressive when the ball count's that far against you.
Well,
I thought he
again,
should have shot the 7 ball.
You know, Slim's potted the ball, but he's still leaving an opportunity to win the rack here for Stubb, and he's going to be going for the 4.
Now, if you're Stubb, you don't want to break up this line of balls. You
Well, you know,
want
this
to
is where
shoot
he's
the
got to
4
think
and
about
do
the cue
not run the
ball.
cue ball into the line of balls.
Oh, so close.
But that's okay, because you haven't given up a whole lot here. Now, Slim may try to draw back into these balls.
Yeah, I think that was the right shot. He had to be brave and do it, but I don't think he's going to get a great
him,
joy, is he?
It did not come out very good.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it did not come out good. I guess he does have a shot on the 2, so that's good. And if he makes
You think that's going to squeeze behind the 5 into the side?
If you don't hit it too hard, maybe.
Oh, it's going wide.
Well, he need to hit a little harder than that. Wow.
Crossover for Stubb. Yeah.
Now, this kind of bank isn't easy, but if you bank well, you'll have a pretty good feel. The tendency is to go long on this bank, so you got to aim a little shorter here. If he misses, it'll probably be long.
Oh, that's in all the way. That was very well done.
Beautiful. Whoa, cue ball.
And we are 3 racks to 0 in favour of Stubb. Well, Stubb has won 7 racks in a row in his last 2 matches, beating Albinario 4-0 in the semi-final match,
Well,
and now 3-0 in the final.
I don't know about you, Hugh, but I think I've seen Slim play a lot better in this.
Well, I think that's just part and parcel of the way this tournament is. You know, if the problem for Slim is he got himself all the way through to the hot seat, and it's all been pretty good so far. And then you go and have, you know, the beginnings of your worst match of the tournament in the final, just when you don't want it. You know, there's still time, but I think he has to win this rack. I really do. He needs to get into the match.
I'm going to put this as a question, because Slim likes to ask questions. So my question for Slim would be, are you just not ready to play in this? Or is it just a matter of it's banks and I'm just having trouble right now? Could be either one. I mean, because this game, you know, can drive you crazy. But regardless of which one it is, there's still a lot of games left in this match, and he can.
That's a nice shot again. There was very little room past that 4 ball. He's hit that really sweet.
Slim can still win from here. Well, this 1 ball is really juicy. But, you know, this is the kind of table where, you know, you should be able to run balls, maybe run out.
Now, that's one stat that isn't in Bankpool, is it? Runouts from the break. Not that I've paid a great deal of attention to the stats, but
I don't think it is, no. Probably should be.
Well, that 4 ball goes up and down.
Probably
Cut
could
back.
be. Yeah, or could shoot the 3-ball too.
Oh, caught the knuckle. It was a good line, just that little bit too tight. And Slim survives. But again, he comes to the table and he's looking at 3-0 down in the overall score in the match,
Yeah,
and
but
3-0 down in this
he's looking
rack.
at a juicy table. 8-ball, 6-ball,
This
2-ball.
needs
I
to.
mean, he's got a bunch of stuff sitting
9
out
ball's
here.
good. I mean, he should nail the 9 ball.
Now, he should run like 4 balls here, maybe out.
Well, I think
This
the
is
other.
this is where you play for position because you know these are all easy shots. So
Well, thinking ahead, if he nails this 9 ball and, somehow finishes good in his next one and then actually does run out, well, I might have jinxed him. I was trying to think in the positive side for Slim to get him motivated. Had he just cleaned up that table there, that would have been on the board, would have been into the next rack, and the road ahead would have seemed a wee bit clearer.
he's just struggling right now. He got 1 ball there, and the table was beautiful. With that kind of table, you've got to run 2, 3, 4 balls.
Well, the bad
You
news, though, is,
can't do
Steve, I don't think he's going to have enough time to do anything in response here. I think this is over. Where's the cue ball going? He's just run a bit too far, but the cut back in the 2 ball is not exactly 100% gimme, but not far off it.
Yeah,
He's got likewise in the 6.
Yeah, he's going to pick the 6. I think the 6 is actually a good shot. You can protect the cue ball on the 6 a little more.
Watch the clock. No extension. He's going to be rushed into hitting this at the end of it. But in it
Watch
goes.
out, cue ball. Yep.
And there we are. And
halfway home.
4-0 to Stubb after, well, what, 40 minutes? Not even 40 minutes, because he wasn't in straight away when this match went up. Well, I hope Slim's not. I mean, we're not listening to Slim in his own channel, but I can just imagine him saying things like, "Well, I got to the final and I'm quite happy." I think
No.
he'd be telling lies saying that if he is.
Well,
he wants to just try and run through this, and somehow they'll start going in. Try and get himself.
Everybody's got to overcome their own mental things. I think for Slim, it's like, stop asking questions and start answering them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Stubbness is what was pretty close to a gimme. Slim's
Well, I
got to
don't.
do something here. Now, he doesn't have anything really easy.
No, that's the thing. A comfortable couple of early banks would be
you know what? This
very
is how you
welcome.
get it going. You make this one, and you get a good one next one, and you start running them.
Well, they're anywhere but near the pocket. And this is pretty ugly, this setup here, especially where the cue ball's sitting. I mean, I'm trying to use.
You can shoot to 7.
Are you talking about up and down past the 6? Yeah.
Yep.
Now, where the hell's he going? Crossover.
He's going forward with the cue ball, which you got to watch. Be careful going forward. You could get a kiss if you go forward.
No, he is going up and down.
Close to it. Yep.
And he's nailed it.
And and he's got the reward too. He's got a pretty juicy looking 6. He's got a 2 ball. If he shoots the 2, he's going to open up this 4 or 5, which is fine because I mean I imagine he's going to make it if he shoots it. Now he's looking at the 6. Is he going to cross this? Kind of doesn't look like a shot you'd cross.
What the hell is he doing here? There's donuts appearing all over the table.
Yeah,
that was very well done. Where's
really
the cue
nice.
ball going? No,
Doesn't go
I
in
think
the
he's
side
going to
pocket.
be. He's going to be okay. Just
Yeah, he did cross
9.
that, and you know that's showing something. It's showing you understand how the English is going to open that up. I mean, that was a good shot. Most people wouldn't have crossed that.
Yeah, this is taking a very similar pattern again to a few of these racks. Every time Slim's getting to the table, he's arriving when he's 2 and 3-0 down, and you know, having to really get himself going straight away, get himself on that scoreboard in the rack. So the pressure is on.
Well, the difference is Stubbs running, you know, 2, 3, 4 balls, and Slim's running 1 when he makes them, and that's you just can't win that way. All right, so he's got a ball down now. He needs to keep going.
Cut back up and down in the 8 ball. That looks a pretty strong choice. I think that's the one he's going to go for,
And if he
unless
starts
he's going to
running
get
balls,
crazy.
he'll put a little pressure on Stubb if he can start running balls.
Well, he's more keen on the 2 ball. I mean, I don't want him. I don't want to sound the prophet of doom here, but he needs to watch this cue ball. Plus the fact it needs to go in, which it has done. He's killed the 4 ball, though. He's still got a very tight up and down in the 8 ball. In fact, it's so tight, I'm hedging my bet saying that you need to hit this right on the sweet spot for this to actually bank, I think.
You need to put a little left English on this and help it, I think. If you
Yeah,
don't
this
put
looks,
English on it, the spot you got to hit is very small.
yeah, it looks very tight to me.
Yeah, he's not hitting it with English. He's going to have to hit this perfect.
And
Yeah,
it's
he
gone
got it
in. But where's the cue ball going? It's not really favourable.
Yeah, but he just ran 3 balls, so you know that's huge because now all of a sudden he's going to shoot the 1.
Yeah, well,
why he wouldn't
again.
shoot the 1?
Oh, that's sweet as well. Where's the cue ball going? He survives
and he's got
that.
the 5 ball, I think.
And he's in the strongest
tricky.
position he's been so far in this match to win a rack. Up and down for the 5 ball.
This is a little tricky getting the cue ball out of the way, though. He's thinking better of it.
I think he's got to go for it. I don't think he's going to. I think with 1 ball dead in a pocket, he's got to have a go at this. Where's he going now? Is he going cock hat double into the side? Or a 4 railer? Absolutely nowhere near it. And that 3 ball keeps coming. Not sitting ideal. Well, it's all about the cue ball from this shot from Stubb, because you think he's going to sell out here if he doesn't nail this and keep the cue ball on the table. This 5 ball sitting pretty sweet for a bank, up and down, even a crossover up and down, or a cut across, however you want to describe them. That's going too soon. Well, the cue ball's finished in not a great place. What do you do with this, Steve?
Well, you could shoot the 3 railer on the 5 in a side. You could also bank the 3. He's going to play the 3 railer. So the way this table plays, you got to come pretty close to hitting a 4 ball. Oh, that's way
wide.
Yeah, that was like he hit like the middle of the diamond. You can't hit it there.
Well, again, I don't think he's left a great deal on. I mean, yes, there is opportunities there, but none of them are. You would back all your money on them. So as long as it stays 4-2 to Slim, he's still in a good position, waiting on one good opportunity. Stubbs prepared to take that risk. That's the thing that Slim should always have in the back end of his mind. That Stubbs, you know, in Stubbs' position, he's the one chasing the tail in this match. So he's just going to go for everything.
But Stubb protected the cue ball well there. He didn't give
Well, he
anything
has
up.
done. He's left Slim the bait.
Yeah, but this is, you know, this is acceptable.
Now, do you hit this pocket weight, Steve?
Yeah,
like that.
I would hit it like that
to give every chance to go in and to leave the sort of ball dead. Well, there is a possible bank there, but look at where the cue ball is. It's right on the rail, and he's got to get it out of the way.
Yeah. The only bad thing is that the 5 ball ended up about as good as it could for this shot. Now, Stubb looks like he may be. Yeah, so this is, I'm not sure why he's not taking a long bank. Maybe he thinks the angle's just funny enough that it won't work. Because it is kind of funny. If he was off the rail, I think he'd shoot the long bank, but with the cue ball going forward, the kiss is too much in there. But this is good speed.
Well,
not good enough.
Slim's going to have a go this time. I think he'll hit this fairly firm to hold the line.
Oh, yeah. This is game here.
Well,
he's not going to miss this.
Oh, well, I think he might have just jinxed him there, Steve.
No, he's not going to miss this.
He's got to get off the mark here. Well, I thought about it, but it's gone in, and he's on the board at last.
All right, congrats to Slim. We got him on the board. This is good.
After 48 minutes.
Well, hopefully Slim gained some confidence and will get back in this match, because that may all he needed to do was win a game.
How's he sitting in that 1 ball into the corner? Past the 9. You're going to have to make the line, though. It's not sitting ideal. You'd have to cut across that to make the bank.
Yeah, I'd probably bank the 2 ball here.
Oh, 6 ball. Can he get enough of the 6 ball?
I don't think so. Well, maybe he can. He's looking at it.
He's getting a wee bit of English on it to actually try and get to where he wants to hit the 6 ball.
Yeah, just a little too much speed there. I think, you know, I think you need a little less speed to get it to open up more.
Well, look what Stubbs got. Merry Christmas or Happy New Year, I think, with this setup.
Now, the question is, how many can he get here? Because this is where you want to run balls. You got the 4 and the 8 you can play shape on.
Right? Even if he get... I mean, how's he going to miss this 2 ball? I mean, I can't see any way to miss this 2 ball.
So what you got to be thinking is, where do I want to put the cue ball?
You've got to be thinking about the cue ball, yeah. I don't think that's the best place.
Well, I mean, he can shoot the 4 or the 8, but I wouldn't say either one of them is just an absolute gimme.
Cut across in the 3.
But I think he had to draw the cue ball back out of the way, and that made it more complicated. He's going to go ahead and shoot this shot, which is not going in, and he pretty much sold out the 1 ball. See Slim missing this 1 ball. Of course, I haven't seen him missing a lot of balls he's missed today, so what I think may not be the best measure. So Slim's deciding he don't like the 1. Yeah, and the good thing about this is it's...
no, he's got that completely wrong. That's a disaster.
Well, I mean, not only did he scratch, but the 4 ball wasn't close to going in the pocket.
Yeah, he got it far too thin.
Yeah, I thought Slim would settle down after winning last game, but maybe that's not the case. I don't know. But you got to give Stubb credit. He's been pretty consistent. Now, he hasn't been as hot as he was against Albie, but the way Slim's played, he hasn't needed to.
Well, he's plumb on this 8 ball, and this is every day of the week.
I think he'll shoot the 1 here. I could shoot the 6. I don't like the 6 though. The
Cut the
angle
one
will
across
destroy.
side. He's got the 9 ball. He's sitting
got the 9
very
too.
good in the 9.
Now this bank I've continually watched people miss because they shoot it the wrong way. This is pretty much a dead bank. And people have trouble with these banks that are real straight like this. I don't know why. But you got to understand how to use them. You got to buy banking the bird. Banking.
Well, that was
banking by
fairly
the
simple.
bird. You know who the beard is?
What's that, Steve?
Banking with the beard, I think it's called. It's that's the book you want to get to learn how to bank.
This rack is over. This is a quick restoration of the lead here for Stubb, because this is up and down every day. That's 3 ball. I think it's a 3 ball.
The beard, his name is Freddie Bentavanga. It's the best book you'll ever read on how to bank.
Well, that encouragement that Slim got there has been quickly snuffed out. It's 5 racks to 1 from Stubb.
Like a dry break. So Slim better do something, because it might be a little early to be calling a last chance saloon, but it sure feels like it. I mean, Slim needs to pick it up. He's got to figure out a way to start playing better. Now this one he may need to open up, and that means you can't hit it too hard. Yeah, see, he hit that too hard. That same exact line with that same English and everything, you just hit it easier, and the ball opens up and goes in.
It opens up a bit better, yeah.
And you know, the thing is Slim knows this. I mean, Slim knows how to bank. I think he's just kind of in a little bit of a funk. He might have gone goofy here, because I know he knows better than that. Now this is a dead bank. A little to the right of center and with a little inside English. See that? See how the cue ball turned a little bit of inside?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you shoot that shot. I mean, it's not, don't ask me to explain exactly why, because it's a little complicated, but I learned how to shoot that shot from the beard, from his book.
Welcome to Interchange X. Stubbs' ego will take care of itself. He's had enough humiliation in the last 15 years.
On the 1, and I think he got good enough. I think he will take it. Well, I mean, you know, Stubbs.
But don't let it start handing out trophies yet.
Yeah, he's not done yet, but you know, he's confident and he's playing good, and I think we got a guy on the other side of this match who isn't either of those. Yeah.
Well, Slim never did himself any favors before this tournament started by saying this was Stubbs' best chance of winning one.
The mistake here is usually wide, and that's perfect, right in the heart. Nice shot.
And this 6 ball looks good and all.
Yep, the 6 ball's very juicy. This is just probably pocket speed. If you're going to hit this hard, you got to cut it and take the cue ball right. If you hit this just kind of pocket pace, it's pretty straight, I think. He's putting English, so I think he's going to hit this hard. Yeah. Yeah, I like more pocket pace on that one, but
I think he's got away with that. I don't think he's left anything.
He sold the 6 out. The 6 is a gimme.
Has he got room to cross that over?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a gimme. That ball's hard to miss. In real life, you can miss this because you can make a mechanical mistake. And VP, you should never miss that. And he did. Wow.
There you go. It's an Albinario day.
So, you know, I mean, what did he do wrong there? Well, one of two things. Either he could have hit it easier, or he could have put a little bit more left English on it, if he put any at all, because he needed to get it to open up. So this is looking like an automatic here. I don't see Stubb missing this 8 ball.
Welcome to Tom.
was pretty close to the side pocket. So he could shoot the 5, or he could shoot. Yeah, he's going to shoot the 5.
Oh, is that right? I never looked at the bracket to see how thing. I didn't realise Stubb got a bye in the first round. That looks very well done.
Yep.
And there you go. Suddenly,
6-1.
within the blink of 2 eyes, it's now 6-1. And that winning of 1 rack by Slim has just motivated Stubb even more.
Interchange X, you know, I mean, you may have done him a favor there.
Yeah, Slim is.
I'm sure that bye was harder was easier to beat than you would have been.
Yes, streaming on his channel at the moment. Yeah.
Well,
and this 1 ball looks good. Or is it the 9 ball?
Yeah,
I think it's a 9 ball.
Good shot there. The 6 ball is juicy. He should make this. He needs to run out. He needs to start running some racks out. And, you know, we haven't seen that much in this tournament. And I think the main reason why is guys just not playing good position for the next shot. You know, I mean, I'm not saying they're not trying to. I'm just saying that they get out of line a lot. And it is different playing position off a bank. It's something that takes a lot of practice because it feels different than moving the cue ball when you're not playing a bank.
Oh, I don't know what happened there.
Opportunity for a 3-ball run and it didn't go well. I mean, there was no gimme, that's for sure. So Stubb will probably bank the 4. He's looking at the 7. He loves these crossovers. He should play 1 pocket. The 7's got a kiss if you don't hit it good. Now he's looking at the 4. I would bank the 4 in the side myself, or the corner, either way. I would not shoot at the 7. He's looking at the 4. He's looking at the 7. I don't know why he's taking so long to decide this. He's just used up an extension. He knows the 7's the wrong shot. I mean, the 4 has been the right shot the whole time, but he keeps looking back because he's not that comfortable with his shot. He keeps looking at the 7, and that's the shot he should have just taken like within 10 seconds, not taking 50 seconds to figure it out.
Well, look what Slim's got to motivate him. Not a heck of a lot.
One thing I see players do, not usually pros, but I'll see players, there's an obvious shot they should shoot, and they'll sit there and look at everything else on the table before they go back to that shot. And you know they're going to shoot that shot. You sit there and you wait, 30, 40 seconds for them to shoot the shot you knew they were going to shoot after 1 second. And that's kind of how that was with Stubb there. Well, this is a gift here. I mean, he's not going to miss the 7 ball. You got to watch out for the scratch, but as long as you hit this with enough speed, it'll go to the end rail. This is hard to scratch on, actually. It wants to go to the end rail.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought he was going to split the 1 and 2 there.
Sure he needs to. So this 5 ball does bank. I think that's what he's going to shoot. He could shoot the 4 if he wants. But the 5 goes. He's going to go this way with the 3. So he likes these shots. And, this is a 1 pocket shot. This comes up all the time.
Well, he gave it every chance with the pace. The pace was good. Look at where the cue balls ended up.
Yeah, I think all he's got's a 2 ball, right?
I think he's actually corner hooked as well. Is he?
He is corner hooked. Can he see the 5? Oh, I guess he can. Yeah, he can see the 5 ball. Okay, Slim's up,
And
and he's sitting real good on this. So you got to decide: am I going to play shape for banking the 3 back, or am I going to play shape for the 1 or 2?
yeah.
He
Oh,
looks like he's going to go for banking the 3 back, but he rolled too far. So you could still bank the 3 back in the other pocket.
cutting
He's
this
just
across
playing
this 8
safe.
ball. No,
He's
he's
just
playing
playing
safe.
safe.
Wise move at the moment. He's got himself in a favourable position.
Well, he
4-1
hasn't
up,
been
needing
muted.
1 ball.
He hasn't been muted because he's only said one thing this whole time. That's the only chat he's had.
Well, you know,
Pretty
if this
it is
match,
pretty amazing.
if this match takes a turn the other way, you can know very well that he'll be muted before long. Then,
Actually, the first time a ball rattled and didn't go down, I thought I'd get a BS out of him. I was ready to mute him, and he didn't.
and again, cue ball from Stubb has finished very awkward.
Yeah, I think he's going to play safe again. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a reasonable thing to do because, you know, taking a swing at that isn't going to gain you anything. Now, did he
Well, I
leave?
think,
Ball? No.
you know, if you're Stubb in this position, though, you know, at least the balls are all on the table and they're not blocking pockets.
So what you should do here is hit the 3 and put it behind the 8 and bring the cue ball up table. You should be trying to put this 3 in the middle of the rack. Now he's shooting at the 2, which don't ask me why. This is not what you want to do. You just want to pick the 3 ball off and bring the cue ball up table. Oh, those balls weren't frozen together. I didn't know that. Maybe that wasn't a bad shot. I thought those balls were all frozen.
Well,
But he gave up a pretty good shot here. So this is, you know, if I was in this position, I'm looking at where can I put the cue ball where I'm not going to sell anything out.
well, he's caught the 2.
That's it. That's game. So he's got another
so
one
it
on the
is.
board, and you know,
I
all of a
never
sudden,
realised that was Slim at the table. I was too busy looking at the lay of the balls. Well,
Slim
he's got
has
his
life.
second rack.
And this came out not so wonderful for Stubb here. This is about as poor a looking a shot after the break as you can get. There's not crap. You can shoot at the 3 if you dare risk it. The problem you got here is like the 4 ball and 5 ball are both very makeable if the cue ball gets down on the end rail, especially the 4. Yeah, but the 4 and the 5 and the 6 are all blocking pockets. So this table's tough. You should be able to put the cue ball someplace where there's not a whole lot. So he's going to shoot at this and maybe roll back at the 5 ball. Let's see where he actually ends up with the cue ball. Well,
We hasn't. Well, I'm not quite sure what that was about there. You
that
know,
was
is
a
he just
trackball shot. I mean, the 3 was going in, but he's left nothing. He left a bank on the 1. That's about it. And I think that's what Slim's going to shoot. Yeah. And this can just be, take the cue ball to the end rail over there, you know, close to the 6. You're going to give up a bank on the 7, and that's it. And he decides to turn it loose and not really get away with it. He's left a bank on the 3, and you shoot the 3, and then you got the 1 or the 2 or the 7 afterwards, depending on, you know, where you want to put the cue ball. You could play for all of them. I'd probably play more for the 1 myself, but let's see what he decides to do. I mean, because the 7 and the 2 bank back where the 4 is too.
Oh, he caught the point.
And he hit it really hard. See, I didn't like hitting it that hard because, you know, you got all those balls right there you can run. So
I think
I think the 7 ball goes and the 1 ball goes. He's got a choice. He can bank the 7 or the 1.
well, see, the
But
problem is they
2,
both
I
go,
don't
but
think.
neither of them are easy, and that's
No.
a part of the problem.
You know, neither of them are
He wants
gimmies.
something comfortable to get motivated and get into the rack and get 2 or 3 quick banks on the board. And this is not going to go there.
Yeah, but
And
I
he's just
think, let's see, what did he sell out? He sold out the 2 ball.
he's nudged the
Yeah.
4 away from the pocket.
So this 2 ball, you can hit this with draw and right English and play position for the 7.
It looks as if he's playing the 7.
He's going to play the 7. Yeah. And
Well,
you can play position for the 2 here. It's a little tougher though. Especially because I think he may be crossing this. See how he decides to hit this. No, he's going to draw this, stun it. Okay. Now,
nailed that one as well.
he needed to keep it on the other side to have a shot on the 7. So he'll shoot the 8
How's
ball.
that 8 ball sitting? Well, it's
And
well off the rail.
Yeah, this is a pretty juicy shot actually. So this one, you want to put English. You don't want to go crazy though, because it's easy to throw it out of the pocket.
Oh, no.
See, the way to shoot
Immediately
that ball,
went wrong.
there's 2 ways to shoot it. Well, there's 3 ways. One is just cut it a lot. One's put a lot of English on it, cut it some. And I like the middle way. Some English and a little cut, like both.
Mm-hmm.
But those are feel shots. You put your Q-tip out there and look at it and kind of feel what it's going to do.
Oh, look at this 8 ball.
I think
It's sitting off the rail.
he can shoot this 3 ball, but it's a little bit tricky. You got to watch out if you're going to shoot the 3 ball, because there's a scratch there off the 6. So if you're going to shoot the 3, I would hold this. I would hit this with draw and right English and slam it, because trying to cross this, if you're going to cross, you got to hit it with speed. Yeah, and he hit it with enough speed. But see, that's the problem, is that made the ball hard to make. You shoot that easier to make it, and then you scratch off the back of the 6.
Well, I think Slim, I mean, again, he's come to the table with not a heck of a lot on for him.
I mean, Stubbs doing a pretty good job of not giving him a bunch of easy shots.
Well, what a shot.
That's what you need to get yourself going. Now you got to finish the deal. He's got the 1 ball, he's got the 3 ball, and he's got the 2 ball. He's going to pick the 3 ball.
Yeah, he needs to get these strung together.
You can just draw this back.
No.
He goes long on it. Wow, that's just brutal. And that's kind of been the way, is that, so that shot, that's a shot that if you're not comfortable with the other balls there, you should just set it up in offline and practice it, because that shot comes up all the time. You get these line of balls all the time in banks. So why wouldn't you practice a shot that comes up all the time? I don't know about you, Hugh, but to me that makes sense.
What's he playing here? Crossover in the 3. Can you see enough of it? No, he's going multi-rails. And an excellent shot again, this time from Stubb.
Now this 5 ball will bank. He's got enough angle here. Well, maybe not. It's awful close to the rail. And VP is very difficult to shoot that.
Stubb giving as good as he's getting.
He is going to try this 5. So you got to cut this very thin. I think this ball will bank even in VP. We'll see. Now he cut it too thin. He didn't get the kiss, but he cut it too thin. So we'll never know.
Well, he could go a two railer in the one ball, or a cut across in the one ball.
Yeah, I think he'll bring the one ball across. Yeah, he's looking at the
No,
5.
he's going 5.
He's going to cross this one.
I
And this
suppose, is that not more favoured because it's a bit higher up the table from where his cue ball's sitting? He's got more angle to open it. Oh, it's gone in.
There's a little straighter shot. And is he going to come out good? No. So he can shoot the 6. He's going to shoot the 1. I think the 1's an easier shot.
I think he didn't. I think he come off that too well. However, he collided with that one ball.
Well, it's 2 balls apiece. So Stubb can shoot the 6, maybe. He can shoot the 8. He can shoot the 1. I wanted to see him shoot the 8, but he's going to do the 1. He may run into the 8 ball here. I mean, that's the path the cue ball wants to take. He doesn't run into the 8, and he doesn't make the 1 either. And
not a lot on here, is there?
Funny. Well, can you make that? Maybe. You have to hit that firm, though, so you don't scratch. I think it will go. You don't have to slam it, but you can't just dink it. Well, maybe you can dink it. Maybe he's got enough room. We'll see.
He just hit it square at the end of the day.
He didn't make it. So that's kind of a gift there, that 6 ball. I mean, this is almost a dead bank. Maybe you got to hold it a little bit more in a dead bank. He's going to hit this with a lot of speed. Now watch out cue ball. Because he looks like he's putting a lot of draw on it too, which I wouldn't recommend, but he's going to hit this hard. Oh, he didn't hit it hard.
Very good line. Excellent.
Really good control. Yeah, I don't think he can shoot the 8 ball. I think he can shoot the 1 ball, though. I think the 1 ball banks. Really neither pocket, although I think the one down the rail.
You don't think he can shoot that 8 ball?
No, I think it's too close to the rail.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I think he's going to shoot the 1. This definitely goes. So, you know, you got to cut this more than you think because it's just going to want to hold up. It's so close to the rail. So you got to cut this a lot.
Yeah, that looks like a double kiss. Yeah.
I don't think
very much like it.
Yeah, because that ball banked. He just didn't cut it enough.
Right, where are we in this rack? 3-2 to Stubb, or 3 apiece. I can't see the scores.
This is the same sort of thing here. Let's see what he decides to do. Yep, he just opened it up a little too much, and he used English end cut at that time, which is fine. But my experience with those shots is English is good. A lot of English is bad because it's real easy to throw it too much. So he's going to cross this, and I think he's got a pretty reasonable chance of making this because he likes these. And it doesn't go, and he's going to bump the 8. So the 8 ball's finally loose. But I don't know that you can shoot it. So that ended up coming out really good for Stubb.
Yeah, I don't think
he's going to play the 3 railer here.
A great deal better than where it was.
He needs to cut. He needs to kind of. He can't hit the
straight. 3 railer, is it?
He's got to cut it to the right some. Oh God, he almost scratched.
It's gone way inside.
I thought he'd draw that back into the 8 ball.
I don't think Slim could have been any further from the line than that shot he just played there. He was nowhere near it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think he's making this. It's going to be 4-2 here.
Yeah. And look at how how is he sitting? Is that 2 balls together? And I never noticed the 4 ball there at the back.
This 8 ball is sitting perfect. I mean, this is This is pretty much dead straight, I think. A lot of question here is just how much speed you can put. I think he'll probably hit this pretty firm.
That's to get him to the hill in the final. Oh no, he's went the other way.
And he didn't
I wasn't paying attention to where he called the pocket.
Well, it could be 4-3 here. I mean, the good news for Stubb is that unless he does something pretty crazy, he's only getting one ball.
The cue ball's going too far, is it?
No, this
I
isn't
can
bad
get
at
the
all.
cue cross side.
Yep, this isn't bad at all. So,
well, this has to go in. I think this has got to go in right now.
If you're going to play shape for the 4, the problem with playing shape for the 4 is that not only is the 4 going to be there, but the 2 is too. The 2 will probably be juicy too. So you got to make this ball if you're playing position.
Yeah.
And I think he almost has to at this point, because it's kind of, you'd have to hit it pretty hard to go up and down and back up. See, he hit it at the kind of speed that you would want to hit it at.
Gets lucky.
And that's the problem with that, is the cue ball is going to come right down. You know, he had the choice of hitting it really hard, but then, you know, it makes the shot tougher.
Well, he's having to make the line for this. It's not set, so he's having to actually manufacture it.
He's the favorite to make this.
Yeah. And there you go.
On the hill.
Stubb. One rack away.
And we're only an hour and 20 minutes into this. This has gone very fast.
Well, welcome to Prof. Dabs, or Professor Dabs. We won't be here very much longer by the look of it, unless there's a big turnaround. Stubb one rack away from his second major title. He's had other chances before in VP4. None more so than, was it the 8-Ball World Championship against Vinces in the final, where he had the match won 3 racks ahead with 4 to play and lost the remaining 4 racks. That was as close as he came to winning his first title in Virtual Pool 4, but he can't get any closer than he is today.
I've got some news for you, Hugh. OnePocketSlim is not signed up for the 10-ball tournament.
Well, he was umming and ahhing about that anyway, wasn't he? And I don't think he'll feel too much any more enamoured to sign up after the way this final's going. And talking of 10-ball tournament, there's just a few hours left to get signed up, folks. I think there's still about 6 or 7 seats left in it, unless there's been a late rush.
6. Interchange X asking, what's the next one after 10-ball? I don't know. You guys tell me. We can go look at the championship list and see what's due. We could run a couple. We could try running, like, you know, Honolulu and Cribbage or something at the same time. Pam says he'll be only the second to be a world champion in VP3 and VP4. That may be true. Have to look at the list and see that too. And he's got a ball down, and oh, no gimmies there.
What's up there?
No, nothing easy here.
Crossover in the 1.
He could.
To me, that looks more comfortable from where he's sitting.
Bank the 3 on the side, or he's going to cross the 1. Yeah. You just got to watch out for the side pocket here. That's where you can go south. I think the way he's hitting it, that won't be in play.
Oh, it's going to crawl in. That's beautiful. I mean, talk about pocket weight. There's an example of pocket weight. That's perfect. I mean, that's given every chance to go in, and it finally just in its last breath drops into the hole.
Now, there's not a whole lot here. If this was me, I'm going to hit that 4-ball, take the cue ball to the rail, and pin it right on the back of the 9. That's what I would do here because it's a simple, easy shot. Because he really does not have a bank here. And that's not a very good shot.
I think the 6-ball banks up and down between the 4 and 9.
He gave up the 6. He gave up the 9. I mean, this is juicy. But, I mean, he didn't see the very obvious safe sitting right in front of him that was not hard to execute. And Slim's going to cut this back instead of banking at the 9. So he doesn't like the more straight-in shot.
And goes the 4. Where's the cue ball going? Disaster.
Ouch.
Well,
insult to injury. Says that 7-ball across the line. It is. So he can bank the 7 if he wants. He's looking at the 3. Which is probably a good choice
outside the kitchen.
Plays. And now
6-ball to follow. There's a ball behind that 6 as well.
He just played, stop shot position, which is pretty hard to mess up. I mean, that's a good shot, and he can almost just stop this one and shoot the 9. It'd be nice for it to drift forward a touch, but
and of course now it's a blocker.
And it's a blocker, so it's 3 to -1. He's got the pocket block, and there's only shot here is really the 4-ball. I guess he can cut the 8-ball back on long rail, or he can cross the 8-ball into the corner. He's going to decide to shoot the 4-ball, but I'll say this, Hugh. It's been a long time since I've seen somebody
excuse me,
have the finals of the losers and the finals of the winners with such lopsided wins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty much saying Stub. I'm giving it to Stub at this point, but he beat Albie 4-0, and now it looks like he's going to win this final probably 8-2.
Well, did Slim not beat Stub in the hot seat match 6-2?
That's a good
question. He did.
I'll have to look and see what it was. Let's see here.
And that was fairly well. You could say it's a one-sided score. I don't think we'll be here much longer, folks. Slim's backed in a hole, and not a lot of time to play with. Well, he's back to neutrality. He's back to 0. And no,
you're correct. It was 6-2.
You start getting crazy here, and
but I think Stub has probably gotten better as this tournament's gone on.
Well, it's gone wide.
Oh, and Slim has completely gone goofy. Well, I think he'll bank the 6-ball and then maybe the 9-ball after this, and that's it. I think he's going to go 6, 9, and
well,
I wouldn't say his position has been great, which is why he hasn't been running 5 and outs, because he's banking good enough to run 5 and out. As soon as I say
one thing you can certainly say with a definite statement is the fact that Stubbs found a game that he can mix and mess with the best of them.
Yeah,
all the top players in VP4 who fancied their chances in this game prove their worth. Them that were in it have fallen by the wayside, and Stubb's still there. He's still standing.
This is a good game for Stubb. I think that nothing's really changed in games like 9-ball, 10-ball. he's got to move the cue ball better and play a little smarter. But he certainly got the ability to win those. But he can't.
Yeah, but you
You
see, the thing,
can't be
he always
sloppy in
wants
those.
to hit, no matter what tournament he goes in, he wants to win it in his terms. And in the bank pool situation, there's a limited amount of balls on the table. The table's got plenty of room for the balls that are on the table for you to create banks and whatever. But at the end of the day, he's been the best at it. He's been
Well,
confident. He's been
you can
he's
win.
attacked.
He could win the 10 ball like that, but to do it, he has to move the cue ball better. You can play super aggressive if you just run out all the
Mm-hmm.
time. But if you're to run out all the time, you got to be really good with the cue ball. And
Well, we're forgetting another factor as well. The other factor against Stubb in this 10-ball tournament is we're now on tight pockets. When you're playing stun shots to manoeuvre that cue ball and you're cutting them into corners and you're hitting the jaws, they're never going in. Not in this tight table. You'll find that out soon enough.
You got to move the cue ball even better on the tight table.
Yeah, you've got to have that cue ball. But anyway, he is not quite on the brink. I mean, Slim could pinch another rack off him, but this year,
You would think he'd make this. Of course, I thought that he was going to make the one just not too long ago. He's maybe a little bit of nerves about finishing it off.
I'm looking to see how those other balls are sitting in the rail. The 2-ball, of course, is off the rail. And
well, he's got that, and I think he'll bank the 2 here. And this ball is, this is a doable bank. It's no gimme. I think he'll use a little bit of left English to help. What's he
he's
doing?
going for the double bank, is he? Am I reading that wrong?
I don't know why he's
What
doing
pocket
that.
did he call?
Why wouldn't you one rail this?
I think he was calling the other one. Top
Maybe
right
he was
is
just trying to play something that he thought was safe. Maybe that was just mainly a
Well, that looks
safety
pretty
shot.
safe to me. It
Yeah.
looks safe enough to me.
Well, let's see. You got some things you could do with this, but so he's going to give up. Well, that's the wrong place to put the 4 ball. He should have got that past the side pocket because.
Yeah, because it's now dead, isn't it? I mean, it's out of the game, and he needs it.
Yep. So
And
he'll play the 2-railer here. Did he call the 2-railer?
Oh, well, he will be anyway. If he's cutting it across.
Yeah.
Has he got enough room?
I don't like the shot. Yeah, it can be made. I mean, the shot goes. I just don't like
looks
it.
tight.
You better get the cue ball going straight up and down because.
Well, to me, he's going to be blasting this 100 miles an hour. Yeah.
See, he's lucky he didn't scratch there. See, that's an unnecessary risk. He should have just played the 2-railer. Anyhow, I'm getting lucky. Now,
yeah, I think
you can play the same shot here. You can hit this with low and a lot of left English and bank this.
Yeah, but I think going back to Slim's previous shot, I think he's now regretting it because he's second favourite to win this rack right now from this position.
Let's see. Yeah, give up a shot, cross corner. I think Stubb will shoot it, or you can play the 2-railer. You got options, or you could play the 3-railer. You got a lot of shots there. Just because it looks a little different than what you've seen before doesn't mean it's bad.
If he's playing the 3-railer, he's got to watch that cue ball. Is that not heading to the side pocket where the 4-ball is?
I thought he called the 2-railer, but this is way wide if he called 2-railer. Yeah, he hit that completely the wrong way.
Now, what's he giving up to Slim here? Well, he's giving him a definite bank cutback. But, look at where the 4-ball is. What does he do with that? And how does he keep it safe?
Well,
provided this goes in, that is.
Yeah, it's tough. He could run into the 4-ball right here if he wants, and that's what he tried to do. He tried to hit the 4-ball, and that was a good idea, but he didn't.
In fact, had he hit the 4-ball, the fact that it would have gone in and been spotted, he'd have been out. He could have been out.
You just got to make this and put the cue ball right on the middle diamond on the end rail. I mean, that's really what you need to do here, because you're going to give up a bank, but you want to make it as tough as possible. He's going to try to titty hook him. Did he? He might have.
Well, he's now.
Nope, he didn't. See, he tried to titty hook him, and that's tough to do on these side pockets.
Can he get past that point there to get the cut across?
Well, he thinks he can go on up table, so.
Well, this for the match and the championship.
You got to watch the kiss here. You should be able to avoid it, but there is a kiss.
It's not going to get there, but how's the cue ball going to finish? And Slim is sitting pretty good to win another rack, I think.
So it's not going to be 8-2. Slim's going to win this one, and then and Stubb was, Stubb was floundering around there.
Nails it.
So
another rack in the board.
What's it going to take? Is Stubb going to have to stumble over the finish line, or is he going to, play this rack a little better than the last one?
Well, the ball has gone in.
Yeah, and does he have a shot? He's got the 3 ball. He's got the 7 ball. So he's got a couple pretty good looks. He's looking at the 7. I like the 7 because then you shoot the 8 or the 6. And he missed it.
Well, he's had a blast at that. Again, did he need to hit that quite as hard?
Yeah, well, I mean, he didn't play good position unless he was playing position on the 3, because the 3 is basically a gimme. So Slim should be able to make a bunch here if he gets going. Now he's going to shoot the 7. I'm kind of surprised he's not shooting a 3. I don't like the 7 because it's a lot harder to control the cue ball. The 3, you can bring the cue ball back where you have the 2 ball or the 1 ball. That shot, the problem with it is it's hard to control the cue ball, and look where he ends up with a cue ball. So he didn't get anything easy. He does have shots. He's got the 3.
No, he's got a 2 or a 3 up and down.
I think he'll probably shoot the 2 because the 3 is a little funny. But, this 2's no gimme.
Ooh.
It's not in, and 3 ball is blocking, so Stubb doesn't have a lot.
Well, the 9 ball goes in. It will bank.
No, I don't think it does. I think you're better off banking the 1 or the 5 than the 3.
I think that 9 ball cuts across.
It's got only a partial pocket's the problem. He's going to bank the 1 back. I like it on the side better, but whatever.
Well, you've got to remember this shot clock because he's right on his extension now. He's going to run out of time. He needs to get lined up quick. And never touched the sides.
He comes up right perfect on the 9, other than the fact that the 3's blocking it.
Yeah, so. he's got most of that pocket to go in. See, when you go behind the 9 ball, Steve, and you look at it, he's got loads of room to get that 9 ball in.
No, but you got to remember where it's hitting the rail, Hugh. You're not looking straight from the 9 to the pockets. Where it has hit the rail, it's not so wonderful. I'm just
seeing if you're paying attention. He's got basically a millimeter to get past that 3 ball.
Well, that wasn't a bad one to shoot at, but he didn't hit it very good. So Slim is going to get a juicy little shot here. He's got the 4, he's got the 5, he's got the 9, he's got all kinds of stuff. If you're going to shoot the 5, this is draw with left English and hit it soft. I like the 5 ball myself. I would shoot this all day. And I think there's certain shots guys just aren't familiar with or comfortable with, because I think that 5 ball is easy. And I thought it was way easier than the shot he ended up shooting. Now Stubbs got the same shot. See if he shoots this. This is just draw left English and hit it easy. Because you got to get the cue ball out of the way. No, more left. Yeah, you want left on this because you're trying to hold it. And then you just smooth stroke this. Yeah, he hit it pretty good. It didn't go in. He hit a pretty good shot.
Room for the 6 ball across
6 or across the
corner.
5. Cross either one of those. He's going to play the 5. So what you don't want to do if you're Stubb is just keep giving Slim chance after chance after chance. Because, what if he gets hot? Stubb's already kind of fumbling about here with the nerves, I think, at this point.
Well, Stubbs got to be thinking it's only a matter of time. He just doesn't want to.
Well, sometimes getting
Start
across the
taking
finish
too big a
line
risk.
can be tough. I mean, it can definitely become overwhelming at times if you start thinking about it the wrong way.
Well, he's been in the position to have a tournament won and managed to lose that one.
I think in these cases, the thing is you don't want to think that way. Although, it's a lot easier to say don't think that way than to do it. But a lot of that's experience. You get
all of a
these kind of
sudden,
things. You don't want to think about the end. You want to think about the present.
Slim's almost got another one in the bag. Almost, I say. He needs to get his cue ball up the table, I would suggest. Maybe not where he's going.
Let's see what he gets.
Well, is he going to cut back to 3? Is he going to?
I think he will cut back to 3. I don't
He's
really.
got no room to do anything with the 6 ball, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know what he's looking at here. I don't know why he wouldn't cut back to 3, especially because where the cue ball is going to go.
Well, the other thing is, if you look at the way exactly the way the 4 and the 6 are lined up, even if you let the cue ball run up the table, banking this 3, you're not going to leave a lot on. As long as you play this at a decent weight, this 3 ball, he's going at the side pocket.
Yeah, I probably would have gone the other way, but I mean that wasn't horrible either.
2 balls get knocked in, though.
Well, he can cut the 3 back. It's not easy though. I mean, this is where you do want to put a lot of English on it because you got to overcome this cut angle. So, and you got to get the 3 to open up. See, the way he hit that,
straight.
Yeah, there's no way he's making that without a lot of English, and he just didn't. You got to recognize the time on those long banks where you want a lot of English, and there's other times where you really want, very moderate.
Well,
that one was a lot.
All that Slim needs.
Yeah, I think Slim will make this. And it's going to be 7-4.
And it goes.
So now Stubbs' sphincter is probably so tight that.
Well, we'll soon see. I mean, he's not panicking yet because you're not seeing anything in the chat. But you'll soon know when it's beginning to bite.
Well, I mean, if you're Stubb, you just got to settle down and stop thinking about winning and just play.
Well, that's the biggest danger you can do. You're in a comfortable position. You've seen the finishing line. You're thinking about your presentation speech at the end of the event when the prizes have been handed out, and then you suddenly realise, hang on a minute, I've still got to win this damn thing. And in the meantime, Slim's back to 7-4.
Yeah, Stubb's thinking about how many phrases he can make that have the word noob in it.
Oh, couldn't get the cue ball out the way.
Professor Dabbs is saying he'll be only the second. Yeah, I think somebody already said that, but yeah. Along with Albie, yeah, that's easy to believe. Albie's been winning these things for a long time. So Now would be a good time to start making balls if your name is Stub. You know, you don't want to let this go any further. You want to kind of nip this in the bud, or it's as close to the bud as you can. He's already let him win 2 games. And he needs to start making balls here. Okay, that's a good start. And he's got a nice shot on the 9 ball.
Yeah.
So I think he'll probably shoot that. And this is probably going to be another pocket weight shot on this. And if he does hit a pocket weight shot, he'll probably have a shot on the 3 ball. If he hits this too hard, then he's going to get too high on it. But I think if he just hits this more pocket speed, he'll be pretty good on the 3. He hit it a little hard.
Well, that looks
Still
good
okay.
to me.
The 4 ball held him up.
Yeah, looks good.
So you make this 3 and then you got the 2. I mean, well, again, this is like just roll this thing because you're going to have a shot on the 2.
Steve. Could be the run out.
Yeah, I mean this is where pocket speed. You know, I mean this is where if you play a lot of 1 pocket, you're used to shooting these. Pocket speed, shoot the 2 next. See,
and it goes. Where's the cue ball gone though? Disaster.
I mean, that's just why not just hit that pocket speed and then shoot the 2? Instead, he blasts it and scratch.
Things happen, and things happen in these games.
I just don't get that. I don't get that kind of decision making when all he's got to do is roll it, and he's got an easy bank on the 2. I mean, that just makes absolutely no sense to me.
Is this 8 ball in between the 2 and 4? Is it? I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, he just went from
0 to 0.
It should have been 1 shot. It should have been 3-0 ball count with an easy bank on the 2, probably 4-0, and it's 1-0.
It's not going to go.
I mean,
well, Slim's relieved either way.
What did I say about stumbling across the finish line?
Yeah,
I mean, that's what he's doing here. Is he's stumbling?
I'm just looking at, you know, I'm just biding my time here. If this match stays alive long enough to see when it's beginning to bite at Stub, we will find out very quickly.
Yeah, and that's the kind of
things
thing
like
that
start happening
right
when when you start hanging balls like that, you begin to get that doubt. Yeah, that doubt starts to creep in. Are they suddenly just going to be hanging in the knuckle or whatever? Slim's got nothing to lose. He just has to go for it. I mean...
Yeah, this is fire away time. You know, but it's not the kind of table you're usually going to run out the way that things sit.
Could have done with a wee nudge there somewhere. Now, he could have a 2...
No nudges and there's no shots.
A crossover in the 3, is it? Or is that 2 balls stuck together again that I can't see? It's a 6 ball.
Those balls are stuck. You could cross the 6 if you want. You could play the 1 ball.
Do you not just stick another ball into the stack?
He's
calling the 2
rails. Well, this is a safe shot. I mean, you're not giving anything up. This is a free shot.
As long as you play this at the sort of pocket weight where the ball's going to hang about up that end of the table, well, you hit it into the 2 of them, that's a disaster.
Unless you run into that. Even then, it's still a pretty free shot because the 5 ball's blocking that pocket up there. He's got to cut back on the 1. Yeah, you definitely did not want to hit it into the 2 balls sitting there. Bum might be squeaking. Boy, it's playing a tune in a very high register at this point.
That's going to hold. No. Oh, it has done. Last breath, it just held enough.
He somehow came out with a shot on the 3. That kind of snuck around there. So now if you play this right, you'll have a shot on the 8. I would just draw this off the end to the end rail and then shoot the 8. We'll see what he ends up doing. You could go forward and get to the 8 too. He's going to slam it, which, see, I don't like that move. That's why guys aren't running balls, is because they're not really playing position. They're slamming and hoping.
I think he's got away with that because I don't think he's left Slim but much to go on.
He
There's
did
not
get
a
away
lot
with
here.
that, and that's,
I mean, this is horrible.
this is where he may just roll up. Yeah. And I wouldn't even left him that. He's left him a bank on the 8 ball. I wouldn't have left him
Yeah.
that.
Well, this is going to hurt if this goes in. Where's he called it? Into the bottom corner?
Yeah.
Where's he?
And if he wants, he may be able to slide this over towards the 4 ball and just kind of lock it there so that you're not giving up the 3 or not anything easy. That's what he does.
That's a beautiful line. That is a beautiful line.
See, and that's a great shot because that's very safe. So now at this point, you can just dink this into the 4 and not give up anything.
Well, what makes that worse for Slim is that was from Slim's safety.
You just dink this into the 4 and leave him on top of the 6. I mean, why would you do anything else at this point?
Yeah, Stubbs looking as if he's making his mind up to try and do something
it's like
here.
It's the most obvious thing in the world. I just don't get what guys are thinking when they're doing that. It's like, it couldn't have been any more obvious that this is the simplest thing in the world and it won't give a shot up.
Well, this is looking at the moment like the final nails into the coffin are just
and Slim's
going through it. Well, we're going through the motions, shall we say?
So this is a nice shot for Stubb. If he hits us at pocket speed, he doesn't give up the 4 or the 6 because the 5 and 7 block the pockets. So this one, you just hit the 3 at pocket speed. And you can't give a shot up. Not an easy one anyways. It'd be multi-rail bank.
Yeah.
And every time I say that, then he ends up slamming it. This is not one you want to slam. Well, you want to get it to the pocket, though.
I mean, that was perfect. I think that was pretty much going in off the jaw. He just didn't hit it enough.
Maybe he's using his trackball again. But see, there's no shot. I mean, that's what you want to be doing.
Well, can Slim kick this 6 ball around the back of the 3 and call the top left-hand corner where the 4 ball is? Maybe not.
If he can, he's not going to try it. So he left the cut back on the 3, and I would shoot this because the cue ball is going to go over to the rail by the 4 and not leave a whole lot of anything. I would definitely shoot this 3 ball every day of the week. And you got to hit this a little. Now you can sell something out if you don't make the 3, because you're not sure what's going to happen. But the 4 and the 6 aren't going to be sold out.
Time's running out. Needs to hit it.
Well, that was terrible.
That was nowhere near it. But the thing is, he's leaving himself. He's hanging off,
but
thinking about what he's doing, and then he's running out of shot clock.
He missed it by a mile. I mean, if he would have hit that thicker, he wouldn't have run into the 4. He would have laid behind it.
I think he's pretty much given up the 6 ball, has he? He's got to have given up the 6 ball.
The 6 ball, Slim's not missing the 6 ball. Well, he gave up a bunch of them because Slim's going to be probably shooting a 4 after this.
Oh, caught the knuckle. Went inside too soon. Was he giving up?
Not a whole lot.
First glance, not a lot.
Yeah, and this is... I like the 3 railer on the 4 ball. I think it will go. I think you can get it by the 3 ball. It's tight, but I think it'll go.
I'm going to say
Slim. He's playing the same shot on the 6 ball.
Slim's back's to the wall right now. If he's going to do well to dig himself out of this situation as well to survive another rack.
I don't know if you can make the 6 ball. Well, he played it that way. You definitely make it that way.
Now, is he leaving the bank in the 6 or is it not? That's going past the hole.
He left the bank on the 4, but it's no gimme.
But it's not even past the hole. It's right over it.
I think he'll shoot this bank on the 4. Yeah. So this is a reasonable shot. Now, this is one you do want to use a lot of English on. So this is like lots of English. I'd probably draw this a little and Yep, good
Deals
shot.
it. Where's the
Watch
cue
out,
ball,
cue
though?
ball. Watch
Disaster.
out, cue ball.
Disaster.
Oh, God. That's,
Oh, this is it. This is it. Is that ball out the kitchen?
it is.
Yeah, it is. But there's 2 balls in the stack and not a lot else available, so Slim may well survive this.
Well,
unless Stubb gets crazy with the cue ball.
But you know what? There's not a whole lot that Slim ain't going to be able to run a whole lot of balls with 3 of them sitting in front of pockets. So
yeah, I mean, he couldn't be any worse position.
I mean, Stubb can't lose here. Almost no matter what he does, he can't lose on this shot.
Now, what am I missing in the chat here? Was his collapse? Well, it was. He was 3 racks up with 4 to play, and he lost the last 4 racks against Vinces. That was a dramatic end in that match.
So I think he'll probably shoot the 4 ball. He could shoot the 2 ball. He's got his choice of the 4 or the 2.
Well, it's match ball, whatever one it is.
There's a little bit more room for the 2, so you may take that.
He's going up and down in the gap.
Yeah. Oh, he's...
No, wait a minute. Hang on. What's he doing? He's just calling it safe.
Yeah. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with doing that.
Well, for once, he's actually showed a bit of common sense, Steve. Now, he's not prepared to take any risk.
If you're Slim, you got to figure out how to put balls in the pocket and not sell out any banks. And
well, if he stays left side of the table here, the one he's going to leave is that is the one he's actually close to, the 4 ball. If he went to pot the 6,
yeah, so that's
he's leaving.
He's leaving
the 4 ball.
Yeah,
match ball.
And Stubb will shoot this because this is a safe shot. I mean, you just shoot this not too hard, and the cue ball is going to be on the end rail. I mean, you can't lose from here.
This for his 2nd title in 15 years in virtual pool. Not quite, but not leaving a lot either.
No, you're not going to leave anything on that shot. That's why it's just it's a free shot. So you can shoot the 2 railer in the corner here. I mean, that's, you know, you bank the 4 ball 2 rails into the corner. That's the shot, I think. Yeah, that's what he's going to shoot. So this is a lot speed dependent. You know, the easier you hit it, the more angle you have to play. So what he just did there, at that angle, he would have had to hit it harder to get it to hold up.
Well, Stubb fancies this one this time. No doubt about it. Back into the corner.
Well, you know, it's safe too. You can't scratch with the ball sitting in the holes. Well, you could scratch off the back of the 2, but it'd be hard to.
Well, almost 2 hours this match. 1 hour 55 minutes. Final nail in the coffin. Not again. Where's the cue ball going?
Well, he slammed that one.
And what's he leaving? Slim. Again, not a lot. There's a big 3 railer on here for Slim. No, there isn't, because that pocket's blocked as well.
4 ball 1 rail. But you know, Slim's got 0 balls, so I mean, this is not a good situation for him. So what you'd want to do here is make this and then make the 5 and corner hook him.
Well, in it goes.
Yeah. Well, you would have liked to be closer to this 5 ball. He almost has to shoot the 5, I think, but you know, maybe he's a little worried about scratching. It is deep in the pocket.
Yeah, I mean, do you know? Let me. What the hell have I done there? Hang on a minute. I've lost my picture.
So he just needs to keep the cue ball close to this rail because I'm
Oh
not sure
dear.
what that was. I think he
What
was
the
trying
hell's
to
happened
ditty
here?
us
I've got
some.
something on my screen.
Oh boy.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hang on.
Well,
I
the
want to
good
see the
news
end of this.
is this spotted ball didn't give up anything. What is Stubb doing? He's just calling the ball. He's playing safe. He's just going to go up table with us. You really want to shoot this from the other side and go up table because you can leave him a long rail bank from this side unless you hit it hard enough. I guess if he hits it hard enough, he won't. Yeah, he's going to hit this and bring the 4-ball back across. I don't know what the hell he's doing. That's
well, he didn't fancy hitting the knuckle there for a start. We know
but
that.
even if he didn't hit the knuckle, there's a chance he'd scratch another side and the cue ball was coming back down table.
I think he's almost got away with that because obviously the two's encroaching right on the bank for this this 4-ball up and down. That's way too tight. Where's he going now?
I think he's trying to cross corner this, but this would be tough. Maybe he's trying to play a 3-railer. Yeah, he's playing a 3-railer.
Oh, that looks beautiful. It's just not going to hit. Oh dear.
Boy, he hit it good.
What an effort that was.
All right. Well, here's another pretty good shot at it. 4-ball cross side.
Oh, my replay's gone all to pot as well. I don't know what the hell's happened.
So you would expect him to make this. He's good at these shots. See if he's finally settled down enough to just get over the line here.
Knuckle. Oh.
That was close. Stubb can't believe it. He's holding his head in disbelief. He's shaking his head back and forth, thinking, what do I have to do to get across the line here?
Well, let's just put it this way. He can't be any better position than he is now. You know,
Yep.
Slim's
There we go.
Got the cue ball behind the knuckle.
So Stubb should make the 6-ball here. This is what you do is you make the 6-ball, so you lock up the 5. And then the 4-ball doesn't bank very easily. See?
Stubb sees the finishing line, or you see that's the problem.
I also see a side pocket there, so he's going to have to jack up on this. I mean, I don't like the shot. I just make the 6 and double up the 5, even though you are putting another ball on the table.
And he's run out of time as well.
Yeah.
Shot clock finally got him.
And he lost the ball.
Yeah. Or has he? He has lost the ball.
Yeah, that's a foul. How it expires.
Slim now gets the ball into the stack.
Stubb is just he just can't seem to get across the line here.
He says he shot it. That's bullshit. Well, we all see that he didn't
we
shoot
all
it.
Watched him not shoot it
when the clock ran out of time. He's now trying to defy the laws of physics.
He's got a lot of people watching that just saw him not get there. And we've got it on tape. That's the funny thing. It's on tape and he's still going to say that shit.
Oh, is it going to stay there? No.
That was a good shot. Oh, boy.
Well, after all of that mess, Stubbs came out 1 ball lighter than he first had for quite a long period of time
won
in this
a long time ago. His sphincter is so tight he can't breathe. As a matter of fact, if he was breathing through his ass, he would have suffocated by now.
That was so close. Well,
both the 1 and the 5. He'll probably shoot the 1. It's very juicy.
Now, well, this is all out now, isn't it?
This is simple. Shoot the 1 and then shoot the 5. If you have to hit this hard, go to the other side with the cue ball. Take the cue ball over by the 2. But you're going to shoot the 1 and then the 5 and you win. No. You can't make it.
Again, that ball coming up. Not a lot of room. I don't think that. That 4-ball is going to bank.
If you're Slim,
that's on the rail.
If you're Slim, you got to figure out how you're going to get more balls out. And right now, it doesn't look good to make those because Well, I guess that one's okay because the 4-ball's tight on the rail. So I think
Well,
that's okay.
now things are getting interesting because Stubbs now typing in the chat to try and somehow, he think, get inside Slim's head. He says, you're still locked up with the master, Kay. That just tells you that he's a bit concerned that he can't get this match won yet. Just little signs. And that was the winning ball, but not quite. No, it wasn't. Tell I forgot he lost a point. Well, this is what Steve calls juicy to me. This 5-ball up and down.
Yeah, you got to think he's a big favorite on this. And, you know, he can get position to shoot the 1 or the 2.
Oh, he got a breakout. No, I think he just killed the 2-ball onto the rail, though, doing that. And I think where the cue ball's gone is he's got nothing.
He can bank it. No, he can bank the 2.
You think so? Well, look,
Yeah.
I don't think he thinks so. He's looking at other options.
Well, he may
I
like
think
the
he's a
6
bit
better.
close to the rail. No, it's off the rail.
Yeah, you can bank the 2, but I think he just likes the 6 better.
And it's gone in as well. Well, now's the proof of the 2-ball, Steve.
Yeah. And I think he's got a pretty good chance of making this too.
You know, Slim's got that little tiny bit of leeway to play with the fact Stubbs back on 3.
He's going the other way, so he's going to the pocket the 6 was by. And this one is a little tricky. Not sure what he was doing with his Q-tip there, but it looked fun.
Was that like a double kiss there again, the way that squirted off?
No, I think he just missed it by a mile.
Well, so, luckily for him, he's left not a lot.
Well, I mean, the 1 ball goes.
Crossover on the 1?
Yeah, the 1 ball goes.
Oh,
he's going to play it in the corner, cross corner. And this bank's not as hard as you'd think if you play this shot a lot. That was quite a bit short, and Stubbs left a shot on the 1 ball, a bank on the 1. He's left a bank on the 2. He's got his choice here. I think he'll probably take the 2. It looks juicier to me. That 2's going to hold up. So that 2's like, if you hit that just about straight, it probably goes in. And he just doesn't like the looks of it. So he's going to play the 1, which is, you got to hit this with some draw, and he's going to put a little English on it and hits it pretty good. And it's 3 apiece here. So he still can't bank the 4 ball, so he's got to have to play the 2 railer on the 2 ball. I think that's what he's going to shoot. There is actually a 3 railer on the 2 ball, but only one pocket players know that. He plays 1 pocket, but he doesn't know that shot. I would have played probably the 3 railer on the 2. He didn't. What
you mean down past the 4 ball?
No, in the other pocket. You come around the corner and then hit the other long rail and go back across. It's an unusual shot. No one's probably shot it in this tournament, and you can't make it on all tables, but I think you could make it on this table.
Slim thinks he's got enough room for this. Oh, he has. When the 7 ball goes in, 7 ball comes up.
All right, so.
Or at least it will do after his visit.
Yeah, and you got to think about that. So he's got a 2 railer on the 4. He's got a 4 railer on the 4. He can either play a 2 or 4, or he could just try to play safe. I mean, he's going to give Stubb a shot. I'm not sure what I do here. I'd probably play the 4 railer. He's going to play some kind of 2 rail shot. Hit it good, but not good enough.
No.
So here, this could be it right here. I don't think the 4 is any good. Nope. Yeah, you can shoot this 4. Okay, this 4 goes. You have to
Oh,
cross it with a lot of
you need to be
English.
pretty nifty with the cue ball, though, wouldn't you?
You've got to be very nifty. He's going to play the 7, and this isn't a bad shot. If he gets this in, he'll probably have a shot on the 4.
Is he going straight up and down? Has he called this yet? Have I missed something? Where's he going?
He better shoot it
Crossover?
pretty soon, though, or he's going to run out of shot clock again.
Well, he's given this every chance. That's perfect. And this again could be match ball.
Here we go again. How tight is the sphincter?
Well, you've got to give him 90% in favour of this going in. Got to be in the high 90s to nail this. Why does it look as if he's cutting this thin? And there you go. In it goes. And at last, after what seems a lifetime, well, at least half Stubb's lifetime, he's finally won his second event in virtual pool. It's taken him 15 years to get there and more than one attempt in various other tournaments. And he's the outright winner of the 2025 Virtual Bank Pool World Championships. Well done to Stubb.
Yep, he's done it.
That monkey is off his back.
Locked up Alvatrino too.
So Stubb has got his present for the new year. Is it going to lead to loads of other big wins? Well, not unless he changes the way he plays in those other games.
Well, it's gonna lead to a lot of shit talking, is what it's gonna lead to.
Mind you, what was the? Let's have a look.
I will say this about Americans. Americans are the best shit talkers. There's no doubt
I'll
about
give you that, Steve.
100%. Stubb will talking shit like crazy now.
They're full of it. You only need to look at Trump. He's a perfect example of bullshit. Good God. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for the stats, aren't I? Aye, right. Anyway, what is it we're looking for? That's not it. Where are we? What percentage am I looking for?
I don't know.
Or is it common stats? That's where I'm in the wrong tab.
Don't ask me what you're looking for.
What the overall percentage, shot percentage, that's what I was looking for. There we go. I found it at last. Well, there you go. Stubb is the outright winner there. He finished the tournament on 41% on his banks. And Slim...
38, and that's first and second. So what does that tell you?
Yeah, Slim was knocking on the door. I think obviously Slim's bank percentage probably, well, I'm certainly saying it went down in this match. I haven't looked at the individuals for the match, but I don't think there's much doubt that his bank overall percentage went down because of that today. But Stubb, the stats prove it. He was the best overall in the tournament, and that's why he's won the title. Now, this other one has got, a number of hours to go. I don't think it's going to be full. That's not the right thing, is it?
We'll get to 32.
26, that's what I'm looking for.
We got 6 open seats. Anybody who wants to get in? Slim. We need Slim in this thing. Come on, Slim.
When does it finish? What is the deadline?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow at I think.
Oh, it's tomorrow night. I'm thinking it's tonight. I'm forgetting it's the first of the year that it actually finishes. So you've got another 24 hours to get signed up.
It's the 2026 10-ball World Championship. 2026 is not till tomorrow.
Yeah, there we go. So
I'm on top of these things, Hughes.
There's a lot of good. Well, the usual suspects are in this tournament, so they're going to be there or thereabouts. But it is going to be a test for a big chunk of this field, mainly because they're going to have problems with the pockets. I've no doubt about that. And the better players are going to get caught out as well, especially the cut shots. They're going to get caught out. There's going to be that little bit more nip in the pocket.
Here's the thing, strategy-wise,
Well,
You just
strategy-wise,
gotta-
there shouldn't be any difference.
Oh, there is difference. So you're going to
Is
shoot
there?
it. Yeah, you're going to shoot it less balls. You're going to play safe a little more. And the reason why is that
Yeah.
so like bank shots, for example, get a lot tougher. You know, banks you would normally shoot, you may just, you know, put the ball on the end rail and take the cue ball up table. If you've got balls frozen to the rail, they're going to be difficult. You know, any ball frozen on tight pockets is really tough. Yeah, I think you do
I
have to
think,
adjust a little, but I mean, it's not a major adjustment. It's
yeah,
not
but
like
to me,
night and day.
the basics are the same. You know, the object
They are.
is to run the balls in numerical order, and
Yeah,
it's
the
still about the cue
basics.
ball,
You're
moving the
right.
cue ball.
The basics are the same, but you know, you need a little better cue ball. You need to play safe a little more because, you know, let's say you've got 8, 9, 10 left, and you've got a bank on the 8 that normally you shoot. Maybe you don't now because, you know, if you miss it, you lose that game.
Mhm.
So when you get in those situations, your evaluation is going to be a little different with the tighter pockets. Not a lot. I
Yeah,
mean,
well,
it's small differences, but they're there.
yeah, I think that you're talking maybe the world of reality, Steve. I'm talking the world of VP4. The problem with VP4 is a 9-ball mindset. You know, you're at the table,
Yeah.
there's balls there, you want to pot everything. So, they're all the top guys, that's all they're thinking about. They're just thinking about getting out all the time.
And the top guys, you know, they
And
play good enough to be aggressive, but again, it's small differences. For most of these guys, you're right. They won't do
Well,
anything any different. But I
yeah,
think some of the top guys may be a little bit more cautious.
I would be suggesting that not necessarily the top guys. I think them that are sort of knocking on the door, those are the ones where they can win. They can do well in this if they play sensible.
Well,
And
I'll,
you know, there's
I'll
a
tell
very
you,
fine line between playing sensible and playing like Stubb does.
think about this, Hugh. So I've always said, you know, you play safe, you got to get snookers. And
Yeah.
that's true. And there's this idea of distance, which, you know, in snooker, you know, they always think distance. Well, in pool, the tighter the pockets get, the more effective distance is. So if you put balls end to the end, all of a sudden that long bank that used to be like, I know I'm making this is maybe not so sure anymore.
Am I right in saying there's no jump cues in this thing?
There shouldn't be. I hope there's not. Let's see if
I'm
there's
just,
not.
I couldn't remember whether there was or there
Yeah,
wasn't.
there's no jump cues. We never have
Right,
jump
so,
cues in these. It's
yeah.
like learn how to play pool.
So, well, whoever would have thought would have came to the day where Stubb would eventually find the game that suits his game, where he can nail the banks, nail them better than most have done during the tournament, and suddenly win the event.
I'm
He's
glad to see
found
him
his.
win. I mean, he's been in here a long time. He really wants to win one of these. He's, you know, he's always trying as hard as he can. I'm glad to see him win. There's a few other guys I'd like to see win too.
Yeah,
But you know, I mean, it's nice for somebody besides
well,
Cobra and Albinaria to win this.
I think the worst thing that's happened is that he's actually won this tournament, this type of game, where you know he can't. He's Stubbs' way of doing it isn't working for him in the other events that he enters. The
Hey,
ones that he should think he's got a fair chance, the 9-ball, the 10-ball, 8-ball, and his strategy in them doesn't work out, and it still never has sunk in.
Hugh,
But
go to the stats champions page so we can see Stubbs' name in lights.
where are we? That's not it. I can't see stats. It's getting to that time of night where I can't see anything. There we go, and there it is, right at the top of the list there. It's there forevermore. Stubb has got his second title now.
That's the thing is nobody
That's
can
an
take it
even
away
bigger
from him.
gap. It's an even bigger gap than Alex Higgins. Alex Higgins won the World Snooker Championship in 1972, and then he won it again in 1982, and then never won anything again after it. So Stubbs actually worse than Alex Higgins in terms of the gap. It's took him 15 years to get here. but he's done it, and credit to him for it.
How come we can't see it in the video?
How come you can't see what?
Stubbs' name in the video on your screen.
It's on the stream. What, you blind?
It doesn't show on mine.
Well, you need to refresh the thing, don't you?
No, at the top's cut off. What's going on?
How's the top cut off?
I don't know. Does anybody else see it?
What the hell? Oh, I know what it is. Is it the chat you can't see it for? Is that what it is?
No, I can't see the top of the first thing I see is 2023 straight pool championship. Above that is cut off. It's like it needs to be scrolled up.
I'm scrolling up and down there. Does anybody tell me they can't see Stubb at the top of the screen on the right-hand side? In the list of stats, where my little cue's dangling across the screen atop the chat. Somebody must be able to see it.
Maybe my stream's locked up. I don't know.
It must be, because he's there, and I've hit the refresh. And if I hit champions again and bring it back up and hit go, there he's still there.
Yeah, I think it's on my end. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Yeah, there he is. Now I see it. Yeah.
It must be that 64-bit version you've got, Steve.
No, this is Firefox, but I think I'm.
Oh, you in the external browser?
For YouTube, yeah.
Right. Well,
it's been a good tournament. Congrats to Stubb.
Yeah, and
thanks for the stream, Hugh.
Have a good one when it comes around, guys, and have a happy new year. You too, Steve.
Happy New Year to everybody.
And take care. We'll see you again in 26.
Yep. Good night, guys.
Good night.